The colours I use are Pro Gels, they're by Rainbow Dust. I generally only use these unless I'm making red or like a dusky pink. I use Sugar Flare Dusky Pink. But other than that, I use these colours to achieve all the colours that you see on my page. So if the fact that buttercream's yellow, if you wanted white flowers, I use this Wilton whitener. It's a liquid form, not the powder. Powder's fine if you want to use that, but it can block the nozzles up. This is much better because it's also instant. So I'll show you what a difference it can make, how yellow that is. And you can just add in a tiny bit of whitener. What a difference it makes. It's already white. Also, if you were making blue, if you wanted like a baby blue, you wouldn't be able to put blue food colouring in ready-made buttercream like that because it's yellow, the base is yellow. So once you add the blue, it will just make green. So always whiten it first. Use the whitener and then add your blue and you'll have a lovely baby blue. You don't need to do that for navy blue though. It's purely for the sort of the lighter colours. I sometimes use the whitener as well. Say if my pink's a little bit too dark, I'll add a tiny bit of whitener to it instead of adding more buttercream. There's no aftertaste with these Pro Gels, which is why I use them. Some of the colours, once you've eaten it, you get that bitter aftertaste. There is none of that with these, regardless of how much you use. So that's why I use them basically. They're brilliant. So to begin with, I'm going to show you yellow, how to get all the different shades of yellow. Make sure you know where this has gone because it can end up in your piping bag, then you get a blocked nozzle. So for a pale yellow, you use the tiniest amount, like that. Tiny, tiny. Give it a stir. Then you've got the lovely lemon colour. So like yellow roses or whatever you were doing. So it's a lovely pale yellow. So for a more rich yellow, so add a bit more. Always start low and then add it. Start with less and then add more when you need it. And that's getting much more vibrant. As you can see, I used hardly any to get either of these shades, so there's no taste at all. That's the brighter yellow. So that's Pro Gel Yellow.